So, nice, beautiful day. Interesting weekend with the news break. So, let's always talk positive first. Events. All right. What we got? We definitely got midget wrestling coming up. July 20th. July 19th, sorry. July 19th here at Ducktown. Few tickets left. Always a great time. I know there is a one second here. With the Board and Arrows, September 6th, the Free Bird Foundation Out of Darkness Walk on the Atlantic City Boardwalk. Saturday, September 6th this year, check-in 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. It starts at the Hard Rock Casino. Obviously, they're going to make their way southbound. We will share this right now. All right, so I'm going to share that now. Those who are interested. All right, what else? So, what will be January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 7. So 7-1, so 8-5, August 5th, National Night Out, Veterans Memorial Park. They will be there. Obviously, the 6th, we just talked about their walk from Hard Rock. Check in 9 to 10. And then on the 13th of September at 4 p.m., they will have their huge fundraiser at Roberts Place in Margate. So, again, look up Freebird Foundation. You can't find it. Just type in the last name, Board and Arrow. It will come right up. Please support them by any means like as you can. Suicide awareness. We talked about midget wrestling. Talked about that. Happy birthday to my buddy Jimmy Thomas over at Charlie's. Today's his birthday, I see. All right. Mention Ducktown, get 2% off your bill for Jimmy's birthday. See if that works. All right, let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about warrants. We're going to talk about a no deal. We're going to talk about Jack's visit, Jack Ciarelli, and ethics. So, first and foremost, Saturday we broke news, as you may have read today with Breaking AC, Miss Linda Cohen, the warrant for one Blatstein. My relentlessness for Mr. Bart is he tried screwing me over when he first bought the showboat, and until he apologizes and makes good on him sticking it to me, I want to be the biggest thorn in his side. So Bart had a warrant put out for his arrest. He may have gotten locked up today. I don't know. You're supposed to do a big live conference from the showboat over there. May look like the boat might be taking on a little bit more water. We don't know. But, hey, you're going to hire people to do a job, you got to pay them at the end of the day. You know, and a couple people, not sticking up for him, but they were like, oh, this is very Donald-esque. We should all learn from this, okay? Especially with track records. But in the Trump development end of it, the guys had success building buildings and creating jobs and everything like that. Bart has won. He failed at the pier. I don't think Showboat's going too well. He was ousted out of Philadelphia. You know, but at the end of the day, gotta pay your bills, or at least man up and talk to people and say, "Listen, this is what it is." Don't, like many people do, don't walk around like you have it and you don't. Be humble with what you got. Work harder to get more. And if you can't take care of the bill, man up. No reason to have attorneys, although, you know, listen, we sometimes need them. Be a man of your word and actually, you know, be proactive in paying people, because it's not just the company owners, it's the laborers and the creditors that they have to take care of first before the owners put a nickel in their pocket. So, if anyone can tell me if Barty Poo is in the county or not, let me know. I hope he is. Maybe he can write a story, and then in July, our homeboy, when he gets locked up, maybe he can read his notes, his Dear Abby notes. Either way. Number 2, no deal. Rumor got it. Party Marty said, no deal, want to go to trial. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, July can't get here fast enough. Actually, it can. It'll be here Wednesday. So, 17-18 is the court date. We'll find out. See what happens to the Queen and the Princess. I think they'll get the grunt of it the most, because they were working in the capacity as school representatives, not so much knuckle nuts as the mayor, but he was working at the capacity of being a coward to physically harm an underage female. And also using a weapon apparently as well. So what does that tell you about this mayor? So yeah. Let's flip to ethics. Today, Harry put up a letter. Former Atlantic City superintendent comes after current one. So if you haven't read it yet, head over to Facebook, to Harry's page, and read it. Long story short, Mark Harris submitted a letter about a student, and it went nowhere. Look what, 0. No support, no help, no nothing. Safeguard violations, lack of individualism, retaliation, which is the Smalls MO. You don't do what they say, they retaliate. Well, they try. They've lost every time with me, and will continue to, because they're too stupid. And even with using the power of the city with departments as well, they're still losers at the end of the day. But the eyes of the law, the arm of the law will showcase that in a few weeks on both sides. And in November, if Homeboy makes it, with election time. So, and then number 3, Jack's visit. We were honored to have Governor Hopeful, Jack Citarelli, here. Came to the bar, went to Kathy's afterwards at the Irish pub, talked a little bit about Atlantic City, and he asked when we were getting our roads paved here out front. Didn't have the answer for the man, because the mayor, who's paving and behaving everywhere but Atlantic Avenue, you know, I mean, at this point, the idiot's got to figure out he's just hurting himself by not doing Atlantic Avenue. it's a joke. It makes them look bad to the public themselves. That you have your main thoroughfare from the hospital, which I would think patients deserve better treatment. So this might be something to the public out there. What is the morale of that? Where if you are taking for hospital treatment and you have to use Atlantic Avenue and you hit Stockton College onward, how does that patient feel in the back of that ambulance? Even coming from Brigantine down MLK, how is that not healthy, I guess? I don't know what the correct word is, But I like to set up a paint party, as I said. We have 2 paint stores here in town, MAB Paints and the Ricciardi Brothers, the old Schultz Paints. If you want to come out and help, probably another week or so, we'll set up a day just to paint lines in the streets for pedestrian safety, lane changing safety, stopping at the light safety, all safety stuff that the city neglects to do under the administration we have currently, due to their, inept mindset, not caring and whatever, thinking it's retaliation towards me not paving the road. I don't know. We'll see. But that's all we got right now, short and sweet. So thank you everyone for tuning in. And, again, someone let me know if Bart Blatstein's in the pokey or not, so we can clear that up. I appreciate it. Thank you. See you next Monday.